It's straight six. We're here with another video.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double.
Said I'm again, we gotta go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo.
Yeah.
Snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40, they don't know, no. Got the Henny, you get cocoa. Smoke on Reggie, that's a no-no. Driving slow-mo in the photo. Bitches ready for them photos.
There's a lot of things on my mind, yeah. Stacking money like 365. Cause this shit is real. Cause this shit is real. Cause this shit is real.
Don't say you get money, boy, you bimbo. Digit dash up in my circle, you can roll. Only cash up in my vision in the south. Now I'm smashing on the model cause I bought.
Hey,
Cause this cream, I'ma take the team. We gon' be hot.
Hey guys, this is Daniel at Straight Six here in Missoula, coming at you with a new video on the PSE Mach 34. We just got these in a couple days ago. So far, so good, man. We are really liking them. Gonna do a quick kind of breakdown of the bow, some new technology, then we'll go over to the range, shoot it a little bit, get some speeds, and then do final thoughts. So to start, quick specs on it. It's a 34-inch bow. A little bit longer for their carbon lineup. They haven't done a longer carbon in a couple years, so it's nice to get this size bow back in the lineup. We have a very low reflex riser, so it's a very straight riser, balances extremely well. We've seen a lot of companies go to this type of riser on their target bows, and now a lot of companies are bringing that into the hunting line. We've seen that in the last couple years, and it's making a huge difference. I think the bows balance far better than previous models, even 3-4 years ago. So really nice to see there. Holds well at full draw. Right when you get into the back wall, the bow settles down. A couple different cam options for this. You can do the EC, the S2, and the E2. This bow here has the EC in it. It's going to be a far smoother draw cycle than the other models. The other ones are great. If you're chasing speed or if you have a shorter draw length, you can pick some speed up with the smaller cam, the S2. But this EC is crazy smooth. This size bow on this platform makes for a very smooth drawing bow at all the draw lengths that it will accommodate. So we're happy that they have that available. Where the last couple carbon models, the Levitate had its own kind of cam, different from some of the other available options, and it was fairly aggressive. Still a great shooting bow, but aggressive, to put it bluntly, I guess. The new shim system, super simple to use, very easy to do in the press, makes our lives way easier, and then following that makes the consumer's life very easy, quick to come in and get a change at your local pro shop. So when you come in, we need to make an adjustment. It's super easy. We throw it in the press, loosen the axles a little bit, use our tool to pull the shims out, switch them out, go back over to the paper and make sure we're square there. It's way easier than the previous models where we had to take the bow apart to shim it. So cuts down on time for both us and the consumer, which is awesome. PSE brought in the new Integrate system that's been out for a couple years now, brand new for this model, and then the aluminums last year had it as well, but nice to see on a carbon bow. So you can go with a light rest, keep the bow fairly light. The Hamskis fit, the QADs fit, which is very cool, being able to have a limb and a cable-driven option. New full draw stability system. PSE's gone to a wider limb pocket. Again, we're seeing that kind of trend on the market with most companies. A lot wider limb pocket to accommodate wider limbs, which in turn allows the bow to balance faster, far more stable, and it reduces a lot of induced torque in your grip, your anchor points, that can cause some wonky flight, especially when you put broadheads on. So stuff that you might not see with field points right away when you pick the bow up, but come spring when you put broadheads on and there's some issues there, this will help tame that down quite a bit. We're pretty happy with that. Like I said, there's been other companies that have started doing it, and you can tell the difference in how the bows hold, how they shoot, and how easy it is to balance the bow with certain accessories as well. So the dead frequency carbon, this is a little bit newer carbon riser for PSE. The Levitate had it as well. This is all US crafted, which is very cool. PSE is the only company that is building their carbon risers in the US. It is hand-laid carbon over a foam core, which will help, number one, keep the bow light. Secondly, reduce vibration. We see that with a lot of different products on the market. Foam can help reduce vibration. So great base. There's over 140 different pieces of carbon that's overlaid on that foam core to get this riser. Super, super rigid, very light, a lot less vibration than previous carbon models from PSE. So that's great. We like to see that. And again, once you kit this thing out with bars, equivalizer, your sight, arrest, it really, really has very little vibration compared to previous models. So that's nice to see as well. Another little one, but nice to see for quality and durability in the long run of the bow. PSE upgraded their yoke splitters and increased the amount of carbon in this to stiffen it up substantially. Very nice to see. Previous models, there was a little bit of flex in them. These now at full draw in our draw board, or when one of our customers is shooting one of these, you can see that they are perfectly straight. Very, very stiff yoke splitters, which also will help with tuning. If you have flex in that, you're not going to get quite the reaction with your yokes that you would when this is really, really stiff and rigid. So nice to see that they beef those up a little bit and clean that up. So that's about it for specs. We're going to jump over to the tuning lane here, get some chrono speeds. We're going to set the bow at 30 and 70 pounds and give you some realistic hunting weight arrow speeds.
Hey guys, Jake and Daniel here. We're going to do a chrono test, get some real world speeds. Just to reiterate, we're at 30 inches, and then Daniel's going to grab the weight for us real quick. We got an arrow at 412, 459, and then 520. So once he gets the weight, we'll run him through the chrono.
And this bow does have the EC cams. Again, a couple options, but this one does have the EC cams. So check weight here. .6. So a touch over 70, but we're gonna roll there. Pretty quick. That was the 412 arrow. This one here, it's gonna be 459, so kind of midweight. I think most of our customers out the door are right around this 440 to 460 mark. So 459. Perfect.
And then we got 520 on this one here.
If you guys can hear the rest drawing this arrow, it's because we don't have any felt on there. So it's kind of loud. Sounds like a target bow, but okay, 520. Not bad speeds. Definitely, I mean, for a heavy arrow like that, 520, 266 is not bad. So smooth cam, you're gonna pay for it a little bit in speed, but I think a majority of us here would agree that I would rather have a smoother draw cycle than another 5 or 10 feet of speed. So pretty sweet. We'll jump back over to the desk, do final thoughts, and finish up here. That was funny. All right, guys, we're back. We're gonna do our final thoughts on the bow. I think my favorite part, a couple things on this bow. Number one, it's extremely smooth drawing. The last couple models without the EC cam were aggressive, and this bow is not. I think come in, shoot it, you'll see it is not the aggressive draw cycle that a couple of the previous models have gotten a rap for. So that, I really like the specs, 34-inch bow, decent brace height. I think it's going to shoot really, really good, get it set up. I think I'll try equivalizer this year on it, but probably also try front bar, back bar, and see how it holds. So excited. I'm happy that they came out with something on this platform.
Yeah, and I think probably a couple of my favorite parts, I think the overall mass weight is really something cool. I think even when you get, you know, a sight and a quiver, and if you're going to do bars, starting with that lighter platform really opens the door for continuing to have a light bow with all of the accessories on there. And then for techs like us, I think the new PSE shim system is going to be a game changer. Not having to fight all the little shims, you just can go nice, quick, and easy, which I think will be super, super helpful for us and hopefully easier for shooters as well.
Yeah. Right on. Well, again, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. Give us ideas on the next videos you want to see, any other bows you want to see that we have here in the store. But thank you very much. We look forward to doing another one for you guys.